The Cenat hate just keeps getting worse. This is the video by Cameron. You already know it's your boy back with another fucking banger video, bro. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, bro. You already know what it is. Now, when it comes to the Cenat situation, I did a video. If you guys haven't checked it out already, it'll be in the top left corner somewhere over here, where we talked about how he had some mental health issues. He was getting clowned on for it at the Streamer Awards, and he decided to retire / quit / take a break. Who knows what he's really doing? But all in all, basically, he was talking about how he just can't continue the way he's continuing now. In a sense, he has to switch some shit up. Anywho, people have been clowning him for it. People are saying he's too rich to have these problems. He's too famous to be bitching about everything. I gave my thoughts on it in the video, but it appears to be even worse now, a couple weeks later. So let's see what this is about, man.
Cameron here, and as y'all can see, you know, low cut. Yo, hide.
All right, bro. 5 fucking seconds into the video, and you're talking about your hairline again, bro. It's chopped, bro. It's chopped. Let it go. Put that do-rag on, bro. Every fucking video, I'd say the same shit. It's chopped. Put the do-rag on, baby.
Girl, hide your wives. I've said it so many times. Ever since I got this cut, I see every single comment, and y'all be glazing me, saying that I'm the most attractive man alive. I appreciate y'all. I feel it, bro. I feel it, and I'm never putting the do-rag back on because of that. I appreciate y'all a lot. I also saw somebody ask, like, what are these cords over here? Those are my Ethernet cables for my PC and my PlayStation. That being said, the internet is once again hating on Cenat for, in my opinion, absolutely no reason at all. I feel like the Kai hate is getting so old. I understand if you don't like his content because, I mean, his content isn't for everyone, which is completely understandable, right? If you just don't like it, that's fine. But I swear, anytime this man Kai breathes, he just gets the most hate. Everything this man Cenat does is put under a microscope and analyzed and
You know what? Listen, initially I really didn't like him, bro. The reason being is because he was way too loud. He was fake. He was so loud that he was fake. You know, like when Jimmy Fallon laughs all the fucking time, and it makes you just want to, like, you're just kind of looking and you're just like, bro, stop fucking laughing so much. Like, it's forced. That's how I viewed Cenat, bro. Like, everything he did was very forced to get a reaction. He was super loud. He was very jumpy, which is cool, right? You want to be energetic for the stream. But, bro, constant energetic aura, like, or display or image, it's just too much, bro. But, you know, after everything, I can't hate on the guy, bro. I respect you. Listen, man, I'm never in that. I was never famous and rich like he is, bro. I don't know what it's like. I can't really judge like that. You feel me? I feel like only people who have been in his space can judge like that, right? Like Speed, maybe he can. I think he has the valid background to say his opinion, but we can't really judge, bro. We don't know what it's like, so it doesn't matter if somebody has a lot of fame or a lot of money. You don't know, bro. You don't know what they're going through, bro. Actually, by statistics, it's actually more likely to be depressed with money. It's crazy. So, you know, we can't judge, bro.
Nitpick. A few videos ago, I talked about the situation where Kai opened up on why he took a hiatus from streaming and social media. At the Streamer Awards, he talked about how he was going through some mental struggles and that's why he hasn't been streaming. Then he also decided to drop this other video on his birthday. And the gist of it was him saying that he was dealing with a lot of self-doubt and being fearful when trying to achieve some goals, which is completely normal, by the way. I feel like we all deal with that on a daily basis. And mind you, he never said he was depressed or anything. But since a lot of people read captions instead of watching videos, they just assume that's what he said because they saw the big caption, Cenat opens up about mental struggles, when it's like, the dude never said he was depressed. But a lot of people online just got on his head saying, how do you have mental issues? You're rich. How are you depressed? You can't be depressed and rich. Which I've said it once and I'll say it again because I truly believe in this. Money doesn't buy happiness. There's many rich people out there that off themselves.
All right, money. Okay, listen. I already said this, bro. This is really my view on everything. From 80,000 to 150,000 per year, that's where you can be happy with money. Anything above 150K per year, I really believe, or let's say let's put it to 200,000. If you make over 200,000 a year, you're out of that zone of I'm happy because I make this much money. It's actually going to start turning into this addiction, into this chase for money. But I think from 80K to 200K, if you keep advancing in your paychecks and you keep going up, Every time you get a little percentage boost, per year that you work, I think that in that case scenario, money can buy happiness. But it's not true happiness, of course. Anything above 200K, bro, you're just lying to yourself at that point.
Even though they have loads of money. Just because all of your problems link to money, that doesn't mean that once you have money, you won't have any more problems. Sure, you might be stressed because of the bills, and if you didn't have those bills, you would be happier, but I promise you, more problems will spawn after that, unfortunately. But a lot of people don't see that, because a lot of people don't see Kai as a human. They just see him as an entertainer on social media, a content clown. So their brain just doesn't connect the dots when he's on the internet opening up about his mental struggles. But after that, Kai then went online to talk about how he started reading and watching anime, and this has helped him through these mental struggles. And people started clowning him once again because in the past he made jokes about anime, like this skit right here. It's not him making fun of it. He just made.
It was just a skit, bro. It was just a joke. I don't like anime. I tried it, bro. Like, people in the comments, calm the fuck down, bro. All right? Calm down, man. I tried it. I gave it a shot. I don't clown people for watching it. If you watch it, that's good, bro. Props to you. I'm a little jealous because you found enjoyment in it. I generally don't. It's just not for me. It is what it is. It's like a sport. Like, some sports are for people, some aren't. It's, it is what it is. I gave Death Note a shot. I gave Fullmetal Alchemist a shot. I gave Attack on Titan a shot, the best anime of all time for some reason. I gave One Piece a shot. I gave all these mainstream animes. I gave all of them a shot, bro. Konosuba, if you guys even know what that is. No Ippo, Jaime no Ippo. Like, I gave all these animes a shot, bro. I just didn't like them, bro. Like, it is what it is. I just don't like how it looks. I don't like the little sound effects they have. It's just not for me. And that's okay. That it is what it is, right? But anyways, anime itself, I mean, it's whatever, bro. Like, people don't like when I say it's literally it's animated fucking TV shows. Like, it's not cartoons, but it's like in that category. People get pissed when I say that, but like, generally, bro, it's whatever, bro. Like, if you watch it, it's cool. You watch it. Casting that shouldn't be, it's just another coping mechanism, right? And that's not a bad thing. We all have coping mechanisms, bro. We all have coping mechanisms. So it is what it is, right? There's nothing to clown
Making a
on
quick
for.
little joke. And the caption says anime characters be dragging it. Like, what's wrong with this? It'd be different if this man was saying anime is trash and it's the worst thing ever, but that's not what he's doing. He just made a little skit. And also on stream, Kai even had moments where he didn't really know much about anime and he kind of acted like he was getting into it / already into it. And a lot of people brought these clips up saying, how can you say that you're into anime when in the past you said Pokemon was in the big three?
What's up? Check, what's big three? Hey, what's big three?
All right, let me say it right now. Dragon Ball Z, Naruto,
Pipe dream.
Pokemon. Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, and Pokemon.
Pokemon in the big three, that's a blunder, Kai. That's a huge blunder. But this clip is all the way back. I'm pretty sure this is the first AMP house. So this is like 2021. You can change a lot within 4 to 5 years,
Of course,
believe it or
bro,
not.
of
There was
course.
also this clip where
You can change a lot in a day, bro. Imagine tomorrow some tragic happens. God forbid. You literally just change for the rest of your life in a day. So 4 years, bro, people can change.
Kai said that Invincible is an anime that he's going to get into, which even I don't watch anime that much. I love Invincible though, as y'all can see the Omni-Man and the Invincible in the back. But Invincible is not an anime. Like this is a crazy.
Yeah, Invincible is an animated, show, right? It's a cartoon, basically. It's literally a cartoon. It's amazing. If you guys didn't check it out, go check it out. It's a great show, bro.
clip.
I think the first anime I'm ever gonna get into, I watched Death Note, but the first one I'm really gonna get into that, like, I could watch all the seasons, is gonna be Invincible. That's what it's called, right? Invincible?
It's not anime.
Which maybe he was LARPing back in the day. Maybe. But honestly, in my opinion, who cares? That was years ago. He's not LARPing now, and he's a changed man from what it looks like. He put out a bunch of tweets talking about Naruto and how much he likes it. Like, what is wrong with that? Yeah, he didn't really know much in the past about anime, but in the present, like, that doesn't really matter. There was also this tweet, which a lot of people made fun of him for this, saying, I used to think anime was weird and think it was just a cartoon, but it has helped me build way more courage than I ever had had before, the second season. Naruto is a prime example of someone who truly believes in chasing your dreams, following your heart, and never giving up. This is hands down my personal favorite right now. This show teaches you so much lessons on how important friendship is, helping others, consistency.
Listen, bro, it's just innocent. And I think that's what appeals. At least that's what appeals to me. I like when I watch something and it's innocent. There's not a lot of sexual stuff going on in there. There's not a lot of evil, things going on. It's just pure and innocent. Why? Because it's mainly targeted for kids, right? Nowadays, things that are targeted for kids aren't so innocent anymore, I'll be honest with you. But that's really the appeal to this, at least for me. And I'm sure he feels the same way. I mean, look at all these talking points that he's doing, right? Look at all these talking points that bro's doing. This is hands down my personal favorite right now. Look at this. This show teaches you much lessons, right? On how important friendship is. That's something they probably teach you in second grade. Helping others, right? Treat others the way you want to be treated. Consistency, being a morally good person. So all in all, bro, this is all shit that they teach you in elementary school, bro. I think the appeal to Kai is of how innocent it is. It makes him kind of forget about the evil that's in the actual world, especially the shit he has to deal with, all the fake people, things of that nature, you feel me? So I think that's really what it is.
And being a morally good person. This scene really got me. Low-key, everyone in Naruto is going through something behind closed doors, but is trying to hide it in some way, which a lot of people say about anime. Many gym goers, they started going to the gym because of anime. Yet, for some reason, Kai is getting clowned for saying that anime motivates him, all because he didn't know what the big three of anime was a few years ago. It's just so stupid. This man broke up with his girl, stopped streaming, all this stuff. Why are people surprised that this is a new Kai Cenat and not the one that they're used to? He's a new man. And recently, Kai dropped a 21-minute video going more in depth on his hiatus and what's to come next, talking about his upcoming clothing brand, Vivette, showing how he's really invested into fashion. I mean, the man was in Italy making jeans, talking to Law Roach, talking to Burberry Airy, talking about what was on his mind. And at the end of this video, he plugged a channel called Kai's Mind, where he uploads these raw and real videos of him trying to get better at reading, having conversations, working out, and just showing into the mind of Kai.
Listen, bro, honestly, I just view everything that he's doing right now as a simple form of change. That's all it is, bro. That's all it is. He is just trying to change into a better guy, bro. He's maturing. That's really what it is, bro. Like I said in the beginning of the video, when I used to watch him, I didn't like him, bro. He was immature for me, honestly. I'm not sitting here yapping about how I'm fucking 30 mentally. No. Point is, I don't know, he just seemed kind of immature to me. Like I said, he was jumpy. But then he was targeted to 13-year-olds, 12-year-olds, 14, 15. He was targeted to that group, right? So it made sense. Freshmen in high school or middle schoolers, it's usually his audience, right? So it's fine. It's whatever. But now, I think that he genuinely sees the desire to change. He wants to be more serious. He sees the consequences of maybe being immature when it comes to that stuff, right? I don't know him, but, all in all, he's just trying to change. And I truly think that this is just the process. This is the process that a lot of people go through, including myself. It doesn't matter what age you are. You can go through this at 17 if you need to, right? It doesn't really matter. Point is, a lot of people go through this shit, right? You want to read more. You want to improve. You want to start hitting the gym, right? You want to start journaling. You want to start meditating. I started meditating a while ago. You want to pick up some hobbies. You want to do what you want to do, right? I made a video about this whole topic 2 videos ago. It's called You're Not Lazy, You're Just Something. Point is, bro, I can go more and more in depth. But this is completely normal and it's completely healthy, bro. There's nothing to clown this man for.
And for some reason, he's getting hate for that as well. People are calling it performative because it's being recorded. Why not just do all these things in silence? Which I understand to a certain extent, right? There's many people out there on social media that'll record themselves working out and reading when the whole time they don't really do that. They're just doing it to look good on the internet. But I don't think Kai is. I genuinely don't think he is. And I honestly see no problem with him posting it. And I could be wrong. I feel like it'd be different if in the future he just reverts back to his old ways and we don't see any growth. But as of now, I think we're seeing a new Kai Cenat. So I see no problem with this, and I think it will continue. But if I'm wrong, hey, I'm wrong. And if you disagree with me, then you're right. I don't really think it's a gimmick though right now. I feel like the man is just trying to improve himself, and he wanted to just log his progress. So he made a channel for it, which many people do. And I feel like the funniest thing is, if Kai would have just came back talking different with a clothing brand and nobody knew what he was up to, people would still hate. Like, I feel like it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of thing.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
It just
exactly. There's always something that people will fuck you with, bro. Pause. Like, you know what I'm trying to say, bro. There's always something that they're gonna pick, bro. So it's literally a lose-lose scenario to try and explain yourself, bro. Just keep doing what you want to do, and eventually the true fans will stay.
sucks overall. Now, what you're about to see is a clip of Kai reading from his Kai's Mind channel. And a lot of people clowned him for this because he kept having to look up words while reading, which is something normal that you should do when reading so you know what a word is instead of just skipping over it. Kai Cenat kept having to look up what certain words meant during his reading journey to become a better speaker.
Spontaneous. All right, I can see why he's getting clowned, bro. Come on, spontaneous. The act of being spontaneous, bro. Come on, you don't know that shit.
How do I pronounce that? Oftentimes when I don't know what a word is pronounced, I get to look at how it's pronounced and what it even means.
Spontaneity.
Spontaneity. The condition of being spontaneous. Spontaneity.
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 Okay,
Spontaneity
okay. But like, come on, that's logic. But whatever. We'll keep it pushing.
of life. Hardly such questions set up a false what does that mean?
Which, once again, like I said, this is how you...
I mean, it is what it is, bro. Like, he's trying, bro. There's really none to clown him. I know I made a little joke, like, you don't know what spontaneous is. It's whatever, bro. There's really no reason to really clown him, bro. Honestly, like, it's cool. It's whatever, bro. You know what I mean? It is what it is, bro. He's trying to improve himself. It's cool.
learn. I mean, if you're reading and you don't know what a word is, look it up. Like that's something completely normal. But I wouldn't expect a Twitter page known to hate on other streamers to know that. I don't understand. What did people want him to do? Did they just want him to skip over the word, acting like he knows what it is?
He would have got clowned on if he skipped over the word, bro. Somebody would have posted, Kai Cenat gave up because he didn't know how to pronounce blah, blah, blah. You feel me? So it's a lose-lose scenario, bro. That's really what it is.
And use it every day in the wrong way, like people do on TikTok all the time. Like, this is just stupid. I don't know. I feel like they're just hating just to hate. And also, this is one of the most influential streamers in the world reading. Yet y'all are mad at that. There's definitely going to be more people reading because of this. And so what if it's because of Kai Cenat? I know a lot of y'all are going to think it's corny if somebody says, oh yeah, I started reading more because I saw Kai Cenat reading. But like, let's be so real here. There's so many people in the world who don't even read at all. So,
bro, listen, man. At the end of the day, right? If somebody's trying to improve themselves, I'm sure that a streamer as big as Kai Cenat is going to inspire so many other people to improve themselves as well, bro. That's really how it is, bro. So many more people are going to want to hop on that self-improvement shit as well, just like I did. And so this is kind of what my channel is for as well, right? If you look at my channel description, it's how we struggle too much, bro. Like in our society, men and women, just in general, us, we struggle a lot. Mentally, physically, it's just bad, right? Especially here in the U.S. And I'm sure that most of my audiences are here. Anywho, point is, man, we really gotta step our fucking game up, bro, and we gotta hop on that, minimum shit. Let's go to the gym 5 days a week, 4 days a week. Let's journal. Let's try and meditate before we go to bed. Let's drink some tea every day, right? It's simple stuff, nothing crazy. But believe it or not, people don't do that. And, realistically, bro, the more you do this in front of such a big audience like Kai Cenat is doing, those clowns, those trolls that keep clowning you, that keep fucking with you, eventually they're going to go away. And the people who genuinely like what you do, they're going to stay. You see, it's the universe filtering itself. That's really what it is. The universe is filtering out these people. And the filter is you getting clowned for it. It's what it is, bro. It is what it is. Anywho, man, you guys let me know what you think in the comments below, man. Like and subscribe. I reply to literally every fucking comment, bro. So let's have a little conversation. And yeah, man, God bless everybody. And I'll see you guys in my next one, man. Peace.